Hey, what's up guys? So we are back with another video. This is going to be a 4K review of WarGames on 4K. Like I said in a previous video, I picked this up a little bit early, so I'm hoping to just try and get this out as quick as I can to you guys so when this is released, you know a little bit of the information. Like I always say in all of my videos, I don't have the best setup, the optimal setup to tell you it's going to look this way, it's going to look great, blah, blah, blah. What I do is just really give my opinion on how the picture looks, how I think it looks, I'll tell you a little bit about the movie, and then, put some photos up somewhere over here. But it's only going to be of the 4K. I don't own the Blu-ray. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, so I really wanted to try and revisit it. So a little bit about the movie. Matthew Broderick and Ali Sheedy are really the main characters, like I said. Matthew Broderick is kind of like a computer hacker, so he's really good. He's considered a computer whiz, I guess you would say, to a lot of people. He can kind of get into the back doors of different computer systems. He can hack things. And he stumbles upon a video game, I guess you can call it. It's basically like a computer program. And it gives you war games. It gives you chess. So, not too light of games where it's nuclear war. And then you get chess and checkers. So you get everything in this package. But he wants to get into the game, he wants to play it because in his mind it's just a computer game. But you can't get into it because it was programmed by somebody else that is, basically who died. And he wants to play it, so he hacks into it, starts playing it. And then things happen, and basically the United States is assuming that nuclear war is happening and that Russia is attacking us. And then the computer tries to take over and kind of shenanigans ensue, I guess you would say. And, is it all-out war? Are the Russians really attacking us? Is the computer going to take over and then send nukes over to Russia and blow them up? So it's a good premise because it kind of shows you how, computers aren't really everything. You still have to trust humans. But either way, watch the movie for yourself. I enjoyed it. I think it was the second or third time watch for me. I like it. I think it's a good movie. Matthew Broderick is silly in this movie. I think it's one of his first, if not his first, but it's definitely earlier on in his career when he's still a kid. So what I do remember from the Blu-ray copy that I used to have was it seemed like the skin tone just really got washed out. It was just kind of a flat surface, which, it's an old Blu-ray. What do you expect? But the skin tone really got washed out. It seemed like the picture itself was just bright. And that kind of took away a lot of the color in the outside scenes, even on like the screens in the war room where they have, I think 6 or 8 different screens, and it's of Russia, the United States, where they think all the bombers are and everything like that. But that seemed, a lot of that color just got taken away, and it just looked really bright and white. It didn't look great by any means. I will say on this 4K from Shout Factory, the colors definitely are brought out more, especially if you're looking at outside scenes. The greens, the blues, the sky, like everything like that definitely gets brought out a lot more from this and then what the Blu-ray was. The picture quality, I think, is definitely a lot better. You would kind of expect that, Shout Factory 4K. So either way, again, like I said, I'll be having photos and through my phone. Obviously, we all know the difference between seeing it on the actual 4K TV and through a phone through YouTube, but I like to kind of just show to let you guys see and form your own opinion. There is film grain in this movie, as there should be. Older movies definitely should have film grain in them that get upgraded to 4K. I enjoy it. I think it looks good. It still adds that old school feel to it, especially with the colors and all that popping off the screen. I will say this, that the blacks aren't really as inky and dark as at least we've seen before, that we know a lot of companies can get to. So maybe that just might be from the original film not being able to transfer over that well. Who knows? But either way, they're not as dark as, at least I've seen or I've been accustomed to on other releases that Shout Factory has done. So he's crawling through a vent, and it's a dark scene, and it still doesn't look as dark. And maybe that was just the way they filmed it too, because it does kind of look like there's a little bit of a backlight on him to make, you be able to see him easier. You don't want just a pitch black dark room. So that maybe makes sense there. But overall, the movie, I think the picture quality definitely is a step up from the Blu-ray. Even a digitally streamed Blu-ray as well, I still think it looks a lot better. The colors pop a lot better. Like I've said before, I only have a soundbar and a subwoofer, so I can't get too crazy in depth. I don't have a huge surround sound system, but either way, the subwoofer definitely hits where it needs to be, and the audio itself just sounds really good, at least in my opinion, through the soundbar. Everything comes out really clear. You can hear the audio, you can hear everybody talking, you hear all the background noises with the beeps and then all the computers talking and stuff like that. So either way, if you don't own this movie at all and you want to watch it, pick up the 4K. I mean, it's a good pickup. I will say this, I believe this was $32.99. So if you're hesitant, I would wait on a sale because again, $32.99 is sort of a steep price for an older movie. Shout Factory and Scream Factory usually go down in price, maybe $5-6, and then once it comes out for like 3 or 4 months, maybe it drops down to $17. So I will say, if you're an enthusiast and you absolutely love this movie and you want to pick it up full price, I would highly recommend this. I think the picture quality is there. It looks really great. The sound is really good, crisp. So either way, pick this up. This is probably the best it's ever going to look. So I would recommend this highly. I enjoyed it. It's a good, fun movie. You can kind of watch it and enjoy it. It just reminds you of the 80s. And with that being said, did you pick this up because your Best Buy put it out a week and a half early? If not, are you going to pick it up on the 20th? Do you like the movie? Do you like Shout Factory 4Ks? Leave it down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Do all that fun stuff. Help me help you. But with that being said, we'll see you in the next one.